Add items to your sales invoice. Okay, it's time to add some items to your invoice, which can be done in two ways. You can simply type in the details of the item to be included on the invoice, or you can choose from the item code or description drop-downs that list items recorded as sell or by sell in inventory. Note that management sales reports designed to give you information to analyze your sales and purchases only include items that are listed in inventory and require selection from the inventory list to be included in these reports. You can also track inventory on items that are purchased and sold as long as you add inventory items to invoices through the item code or description selections. If you know the item code, start typing this into the item code field, and as the right one appears, press enter. Alternatively, you can click on the drop-down arrow and choose the item from the inventory list. The item's details stored in the inventory listing will be pre-filled into the description, tax type, and unit price fields, and you can edit these if you need to. Enter the quantity of items supplied and press enter. The next line will become available for more items. Continue filling in item details for your sales invoice and press enter at the end of each line. As I mentioned earlier, if you simply type in a description, the tracked inventory will not automatically adjust the item count or be included in the sales report. The description can be a maximum of 250 characters. If you wish to type more, go to the next line and type the rest in the next description field. Each of the column widths on the screen can be resized. For example, if you wish the description column to be wider, position your mouse cursor over the right side of the description column header. Hold down your left mouse button and drag the column to the width you require, and then let go. The gray box at the left side of the invoice work area indicates the line you are working on, as well as offering a number of other functions for editing the lines in the invoice. To access these functions, left-click on the gray box on the left side of the line. An arrow will appear to indicate the row is selected. Right-click to list the functions and then left-click on the function you require. Insert blank line inserts a blank line above the currently selected line. Remove line removes a line permanently. You will be prompted. Move line up moves the current selected line above the preceding line. Move line down moves the currently selected line below the following line. You can delete multiple lines at a time by holding down the CTRL or Control key and selecting each row for deletion. Then press the Delete key. You will be prompted to confirm if you wish to remove the selected lines permanently. By the way, there is also an option to add an additional column to your invoice. For example, some businesses create one invoice for transactions that span more than one day, so the extra column can be used for the transaction date. To enable this extra column, click on the Options icon and select Advanced Preferences. Adding a message to your sales invoice. The message field is used to add a short note to your invoice, such as "Thank you for your business" or "Terms 30 days." There are several messages already available to use by clicking on the drop-down arrow and select the saved message from the list. To add a message, click in the box below the Invoice Items work area and type your message. Save this message in a list to add to other invoices by clicking on the green tick button. The message can be up to 150 characters long. To delete an existing message, select the message and then click on the red cross button. Extra details. In the bottom left corner of the invoice page are some extra fields for information you may require to include on the invoice. For example, a construction job's building address or more details for the job. The extra field titles can be changed by double-clicking on the title. A text box will appear to change the name. Press Enter when done. The title of the extra field is Global, which means that all customers' invoices will show the same extra field's title. If you use the extra fields, you will need to add these fields to a customized layout, as they are not shown by default. Apply discount. To apply a discount, click on the Discount tab and type in the amount or rate of discount in the box. If you are applying a percentage discount to the invoice, choose the % option. If the discount is a specified amount, choose the dollar option. Then click on the Apply Discount button. A line will be added to the invoice items showing the discount in the Line Total column as a negative, deducting from the total of the invoice. Please note that the discount you add will be calculated from the invoice balance at the time the discount is added. So, if you add more lines to the invoice and then another discount, the original items will be discounted further. You can remove a discount line like any other invoice item line, as we reviewed earlier.